This snake is literally a pogo stick with fangs, similar to danger level as working with a mamba. This is like the mamba of the pit vipers. You happy? Oh! Look at him. Ooh, crunching down on those eggs like nothing. You guys know that this Forest Cobra can be chill, but in a split second, a Forest Cobra can become one of the most dangerous snakes in the room. How beautiful is this snake? Big, beautiful. Woohoo! She'll bite down on her own body, let alone me. What is going on, my beautiful people? Welcome back to my wildlife. I'm currently in the serpentarium surrounded by beautiful, deadly snakes. And today we're gonna be dealing with Terciopelo, also known as the fer-de-lance. Right here, little Jose, my little male fer-de-lance, is growing like a little weed. You can see there's a giant shed. That shed looks like it's over 3 feet. That's ridiculous. So what we're gonna do is clean up this enclosure a little bit, give him some fresh water, check him out, give him a little inspection, see how he's doing. This guy has grown so much in the past couple months, it is absurd. All right, so I gotta be super careful because this guy will spring towards the front of the cage in a split second. His heat pits are super accurate. So it is very, ooh, you see how he sprung out like that? He is very capable, gotta be so careful, it's not even funny. He's very capable of just shooting past the glass and biting me on the hand. So I use that glass as a shield, bring it out. There we go, we got that glass right there. You should be good to go. Let's see, we're gonna take this beautiful little fer-de-lance out. Here, you come right over here, just in case he shoots over my shoulder. Let's see, I'm gonna get this guy right by the corner. What's going on? And yes, I do have to be worried about these guys just shooting forward, because this snake is literally, this snake is literally a pogo stick with fangs. It is almost similar to danger level as working with a mamba. This is like the mamba of the pit vipers. Dude, he has gotten so much bigger that he literally feels different. He actually has almost like a keeled scale feel now. That is so cool. It's, holy smokes, he really is big. Look, guys, look how big Jose's gotten. He's thick as can be. Look at that. Jose must be like around 2.5, 3 feet now. And his colors are insane. Look how beautiful. Look at that gorgeous velvet coloration on his sides. Guys, this fer-de-lance is gonna be the best educational ambassador for the tropical pit vipers. He is such a stunning snake. Look at that gorgeous face too. That lance head, look at that. They are just too cool. And he's actually pretty chill right now. He's just investigating, seeing what's going on, but never underestimate a fer-de-lance. In a split second, they can be hanging off your hand with those fangs. And their venom is super, super necrotic. It is not worth the risk getting too comfortable. All right, let me take this lid. Nice and secure, we're good to go. Let's see how the shed looks. This thing looks big as can be. It broke a little bit. There's a little bit of tail broken off right there, but check this out. We've got a whole entire shed cooking. Look at him. This guy's getting huge. The shed's always a little bit bigger than the actual snake when they shed it, but that just shows you he's growing like crazy. And we got some spicy meatballs right inside here. I want to be careful because sometimes they swallow the fangs and then they poop the fangs out. So if I get the poke, that's not nice. There we go. That's a nice maneuver. I like to scratch around and then grab with palm. Scratch around, grab with palm. A special technique I learned in the mountains of Costa Rica. It looks like I missed a spot. Apparently he pooped and smeared it on the walls. That is just ridiculous, dude. You are just a little Picasso. Look at that. All that poop on the walls. What I'm using is chlorhexidine. It will sanitize that surface. It's just diluted. You just fill up about like 1 inch in the bottle and then you dilute that with water. And that should do the job to make sure this area is not full of nasty bacteria. There we go. We got our fresh water right there in the corner. Let's get this glass back where it belongs so we can get little Jose back into his beautiful setup. Let's get that popped open. Let's see where he's at. Look at him. He's just climbing on up. You know, these guys are the most feared snake, most dangerous snake in Latin America and the top of South America. And it's not because they're out to get you. It's just simply because they have such high numbers out in the wild and they have this amazing camouflage that just gives them the ability to be unseen. Therefore, sometimes people end up stepping on them. In retaliation, this snake's gonna end up biting. Also, some people find these snakes in their farms. They're reaching around, clearing out leaf litter, cutting branches, and they end up getting tagged while working around the farm. So it's just a snake that just comes into contact with people, because this is a type of snake that, even though it's from the pristine tropical forest, the fer-de-lance is one of the more adapted snakes for disturbed environment, meaning agricultural environment or city environment, because these guys can just eat rats and mice and frogs, so they can literally just live in a back shed in Costa Rica and thrive. Whereas some other species need that pristine habitat to survive. So that's why the fer-de-lance is just so prolific throughout Central America. Ooh. And these guys can be found in the Yucatan of Mexico, which is about as far north as you can find them. And also in the Yucatan of Mexico, you got Morlet's crocodiles and American crocodiles in crystal clear springs and lagoons. Ooh, I think one day I gotta make it out to Mexico and go find some rattlers, fer-de-lance, some big crocs in crystal clear water. Locked and secure, we're good to go, nice and clean. Now, we gotta deal with somebody that's gonna need a bigger snake hook. The Forest Cobra that I got over here. This beautiful snake is looking lush and big and apparently just shed. Let's get this unsecure, there we go. You guys know that this Forest Cobra can be chill, but in a split second, a Forest Cobra can become one of the most dangerous snakes in the room just because they're so athletic and they can put themselves over their own body in a split second, making them extremely dangerous to work with. Look at that beautiful African snake. It's always the African snakes that are so dangerous. Look at that. Look at that black underbelly. How beautiful is this snake? It's like an indigo. Look at that big, beautiful, woohoo, big, beautiful girl. You know, what we need to do is get this little lady a nice, beautiful male. I think Paul Miller's gonna be working on that for us and helping us get a nice, beautiful male so she can reproduce one day, because I love Forest Cobras. Ooh, look at that. And she's stabbing me right now with her modified scale on the tip of the tail. It's like a thorn. So we'll stab a predator. All right, let's get her right into there. Nice and easy. Good girl. She's a beast. She's so thick. Holy smokes. Growing like crazy. Skin broken up everywhere. Big old shed. Look at that. Ooh. That's a big cobra. That's the biggest true cobra on the planet, because the king cobras are not in the Naya family, which are true cobras. They're in their own genus. This is the biggest true cobra on the planet, the Forest Cobra. So cool. All right, we're gonna dump out that old water. We'll rinse that toad out. Get all this spicy meatballs out. Oh, mamma mia, it's too dry. It needs more sauce. Okie dokie, my friends. We got our beautiful cage. It's nice and clean. I can see through. You can see through to me. I got nice water. I can see through the water because the water is so clean. Look, it's so clear. Have a look. That's the best. Do you get the best? I get the best. Okay, so we got everything taken care of. Let's just move the cleaning supplies. Get this one moved away, and I just need to get my hook right there. Let's pop this baby open, put the Forest Cobra away, and feed some lizards. Ooh, what's going on? Oh, just look at that snake. You'd think just seeing the body, you'd be looking at like an indigo. It's just such a nice, beautiful coloration. Such a cool snake. I love black snakes. They're just so cool. That's why I love this beautiful Forest Cobra. Look at her. She's a little crazy, so I gotta watch out, because in a split second she'll bite down on her own body, let alone me. You see her mouth was gaping at my belly. She wants to bite my belly. So let's just put her right back in. We don't want any problems. There we go. What a specimen. Crazy to think that's a small Forest Cobra. They can get so big, like around 10 foot. It's ridiculous. Locked, secure, good to go. We're not gonna need the snake hook for this next thing. Check this out. We got the beautiful Gila Monsters hanging out, my little monsters. But in reality, they're not monsters at all. They're just cute lizards that live in the western United States. Hello. Don't bite my wrist. That would hurt. This guy's a little more laid back than the girl. He's my sweet pea. Look at him. He's looking good. He was looking a little thick a couple months ago, but now he's starting to look really good. He's got a nice body size to him. Oh, what's going on? You happy? You happy? Oh, the head scratch is good. Oh. And these are venomous. So where they keep their venom glands, it's not that bulbous backside of the head. It's the thick portions on the bottom of the jaw. Those are primitive venom glands, similar to the other lizard species that are venomous, like the monitor lizards. Believe it or not, lace monitors and tree monitors, some species have residual venom from primitive venom glands like the Gila Monster on the bottom jaw. It's too cool. Even the blackthroat monitor, a common reptile in the trade, those blackthroat monitors have a small residual amount of primitive venom in that thick portion on their bottom jaw. That's actually a primitive venom gland. Isn't that cool? Can I give you a kiss? Oh, French, so cute. And his little lady friend, my sweet pea female, she is right here. And I say sweet pea to be nice, but she is not a sweetheart. She's a little biter. She's gorgeous, and you can see her pattern is completely different. I believe this is the reticulated right here. Look at that. What are you doing? Nice and pink on the top of the head. Such a beautiful little lady. She's actually laid eggs in the past before I owned her. So there is the possibility of these guys having babies one day. So we got quail egg. This is what they naturally eat out in the western United States. You find quail everywhere. These guys are known to eat the ground nesting birds' babies. So the eggs, the babies, even pack rats in the rocks like the mice, all the little baby mice. So we're just gonna put those eggs right in there. Come get a look at this little monster right here. You're gonna crunch down on that egg? Ooh, you're gonna crunch down on the egg? Huh? I'm gonna put that egg right there for you. He's just gonna slowly lick it. Put one there for his girlfriend so they can enjoy. And what I'll do is I'll crack a couple of these eggs to get that yolk sent out. There we go. And I'll just put those eggs right in there so they can have a buffet. There we go. Eggs for everyone. They're so funny. Just look at them. They're such a silly little lizard. Nice and secure, good to go. They're gonna enjoy their eggs. They look nice and happy, those cute little Gila monsters. Let's go feed Jack. Hopefully he's not too crazy. All right, guys, let's hang out with Jack. Make sure he doesn't launch at me because he's got teeth like a shark. Even though he's a nice lizard, he gets a little too excited. If the lizard were to make a mistake, like a lace monitor, and bite you, it could be major tendon damage. So you guys gotta keep that in mind if you keep these monitor lizards as pets. The water monitors, the lace monitors, all these guys have crazy sharp teeth. You want some eggs? You want some eggs? Look at this. We got an egg right here. Come on down. He's like, oh, you got the eggs, dude. I love these eggs. Come here. Let me have an omelet. You want an omelet? Come here. Just for you, my friend. Just for you, my friend. And you go nice and smooth, baby smooth, so you don't bite my fingers, yes? That's for you. Enjoy. He's like, wait, that is yolk. That looks delicious. Oh, thank you so much, Chandler. Dude, are you gonna boop it with your snoot? He's like, yeah, let me get that yolk. Forget about that egg. Oh, look at him, he's just slurping up like soup. And the Gila monsters will do the same thing. All monitor lizards are true egg bandits. These guys love to eat bird eggs, reptile eggs. They're even cheeky enough to go into a crocodile nest and try to steal eggs, whether it's a lace monitor in Australia or even a Nile monitor in the Nile going after a Nile crocodile's eggs. They are ruthless egg bandits. You like that, huh? You're such a good boy. Can I pet you without you biting my fingers? There you go. Ooh, look at that big, beautiful back. You are such a handsome individual. Ooh, look at that, look at that. He's like a little kitty when you scratch him on the back. My crocodile used to do the same thing. Oh, look at, there you go, dude. You like that? Oh, he's like a Komodo dragon. Apparently, the lace monitor, out of all the different monitor lizards, is the closest related to the Komodo dragon. How cool is that? Look at him. Ooh, crunching down on those eggs like nothing. That's a happy lizard. All right, I'm gonna put some more eggs in there. He's basically gonna gorge. He's got all these eggs for himself. All right, beautiful people, I'm gonna let him enjoy this little egg nest. I will see you guys on the next one. Stay beautiful, stay safe, and most of all, follow your dreams. Stay passionate about what you guys love. I love animals. I know some of you guys out there love heavy metal music. And some of you guys like dirt biking. And some of you guys like dermatology. And that's perfectly fine. Whatever you guys love in life, pursue it. Do what makes you happy. This makes me really happy. I'll see you guys in the next one.